Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Eid Mubarak to all of my friends across the world, and I hope you're safe and you're well with your families. So today we're going to talk about another summer perfume that I have, and hopefully we can discuss, some pros and cons about it. I do have a story behind it, so brace up. And if you like watching my videos, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon so whenever I post a video, you're able to see it first. Okay, so quick story. This was my last international trip in 2019. It was the winter just before Christmas. I was returning from Milan, and I was at the airport. And like I've said in all of my videos, that's my sort of like mecca for perfumes. I want to, quickly check in and just get into the duty free so that I can walk around, the perfume shops and smell all the different fragrances and see what's new, what's working, just basically enjoy all the fragrances. So on my last trip, I was in Milan. I was coming, checked in. I was at the perfume counter, and I was going through so many perfumes. And somehow, at that point, I was looking for something that's very delicate and something with rose, because I do not own anything that is like a rose-based perfume, right? And as usual, I tried so many perfumes, totally confused, so many different kind of, strips with me on my wrists, on my, hands, on my clothes. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Anyway, and then I picked up one beauty, which is Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice. I don't know if you can see the name clearly. It's a very basic box, white box, almost like very pale white, with just gray writing on it. So when I sprayed Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice at the airport, for me, I was feeling, very delicate, fruity, rose kind of a vibe from it. And I was like, that's it, this is what I want. I had tested by then at least 30 to 40 perfumes, and I'm like, I've got to, quickly go to the boarding gate, and I just picked it up. This, I think, is a 100 ml bottle for sure. I'm going to take it out of the box and show you. Oopsie. Okay, yes, right. So here's how it looks. Nice big bottle, very sturdy and very basic in design. It almost reminds me of when, I don't know, 70s or 80s, when we used to get medicine from the doctor. We'd have this like really big black cap. It wasn't like a rectangular bottle, but we'd have this round, big, round cylindrical bottle just like this, and he'd give us some pink medicine in it to drink if we were not well. So something similar, but anyway, I think it's pretty kind of clean in the way it looks. So that's how the bottle looks, and I don't know if you can make out. I'm gonna try and the perfume is almost like a blush pink, or with just the hints of a little bit of like grapefruit pink. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Very pretty. And Dolce & Gabbana has been, one of my favorite perfume houses, so I didn't really, mull over it too much. Picked it up. And when I came back, you see I haven't used much of it, right? It is a summer perfume for sure. Very fresh, very light. And you know how different perfumes are like warm and cozy, and some are like ozonic, and some are like, how do I say, sweetish, and then different moods. This one is definitely like watery, like wet, watery kind of a vibe. So I thought I was going to use this quite often, but I haven't really. So let's spray this, and I'll tell you what's going on with this, okay? Lots of fruits. Just imagine if you're like, you're okay, okay, maybe at home even, right? If you're sitting at a restaurant with a big bowl of like all of your, watery fruits, watermelon, kiwi, um, orange, and things like that. So all of that, like that fresh and tart fruits, very fresh. I haven't used it much because, to be honest, I went on this trip in 2019, just before Christmas. I returned back home to India, and it has been so nostalgic and extremely sort of emotional, because I remember Italy was very, very badly hit, and I was getting such anxiety. A, we just missed it, right? Because we came in December, and I think by Feb there were already kind of communal cases in Italy. So I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it was just there. And Milan, just the place where we were, was like truly badly hit. I was in Milan, and then we had gone, ahead to a smaller town from Milan. However, that's been the most like recent visits of mine. Such lovely people. My heart broke. Like most of the year, half of the year, I was like in deep kind of how do I say, unacceptance of what was happening and with everything that wasn't happening in Italy. And as we know, it kind of passed on to different countries. The tragedy was just going around in a never-ending sort of chain. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So I've been extremely kind of like bittersweet about it, and I stopped working. We were kind of completely stopped. Even India went into lockdown end of March, so I haven't really used this perfume at all. Could I use it at home? I did try to kind of like spray it here and there for a little while, and I did not connect with it. I only have it because I have so much of sentimental value for it. I'm just going to keep it forever because it reminds me of all the things that I have to be grateful for. So no, it didn't connect with me. I'm going to quickly run the notes with you. The top notes are kiwi, rhubarb, pink pepper. So yes, all of that tanginess and, like tartiness. And then the middle notes are watermelon and jasmine. I mean, it's dominated by fruit, so I'm not really getting any, flowers as such. Maybe it's a very delicate underlying kind of jasmine in it. And I think the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and I think what else is there? Lemon tree. So, folks, that's what this perfume comprises of. It is definitely made for summer, super tarty, not super tarty, actually sweet tarty with, I think what happens on me and even in the air over here, I'm getting that like a bitter tartiness that comes from rhubarb. I think that's what I get mainly. And it's not really connected with me. It's not kind of made me feel like, ooh, kind of, I like this. It's just like, okay, it's fresh. So that's what's happened with me with Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice. If you look online, there's such amazing reviews. So, don't let it kind of, dissuade you from buying this, because I think it will work for people who like fruity notes. I thought I smelled rose, like I got such a beautiful, delicate rose, I think, when I was at the airport. And it does. I mean, it is delicate, but I think with my body chemistry, I get the rhubarb that really screeches. So it's not been one of my kind of, go-to perfumes. But I love this because, like I said, it is the last, trip that I went to, and I'll always cherish it. So that's it for me. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. What I'm trying to do is really reach out to all perfume lovers and share this time. It's amazing how simple things like just doing this kind of is making me be sane. Honestly, I'm just like feeling sane and look forward to talking and making these videos. So thank you so much again. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Cheers.